Hello everybody, it's a few hours later and I thought a lot about the last two clips of video I did and the ones who have the patience and was finding me interesting enough to follow for the third video. And I try to be less of wondering the topic and explain more. And I've actually, you know, what it's really something I hope to warn everybody. It's they out there. They are like vampires. Those narcissistic assholes. Well, those personalities and I said I'm not a doctor. I'm not an expert, but you know, if you heard my first clip, you know, it's so obvious. If you experience these things, you know you're dealing with one of those creatures, actually, because as much as I understand, they don't have an inner self. It's lost somewhere at the age of 5 and 6. Well, what I'm the thing is, because, you know, it's talking about myself once again. I'm a very stubborn person, I'm a wiseacre, but I think, and now with my age, I heard it plenty enough that I'm a very sensitive person. So sometimes I'm on 110% where other people are at 100%. You know, you get the feeling. So, and I want to tell you about my experience, how before I knew what I was dealing with, before I knew that this person is acting, yes, that's the word. It's acting actually to get reaction out of me to fuel his need. Well, do you know what? It started all. Well, I don't know what I said. Well, the thing is, I went through all emotions. Okay, I'm that because I know who is in front of me. Because I know who I'm dealing with. Because I know how to deal with those kind of people. That I'm actually really back to myself. I got my life back. The feeling that I was in love and we shared a relationship and it's over. You know, I can give it a place. I can place it somewhere. And all the emotional roller coaster shit I got to go through. Well, to be honest, maybe, I don't know. It depends on how you yourself work inside. But as soon as you know that these people played you and know that these people, the whole relationship was just a game that they play, that they you know, they play you. But that's the thing. It's the acting. Well, once you can get over this, I tell you, you get quiet inside. You get this rest. You're not stressed anymore. And that's what I want to make you understand. Really learn. I cannot repeat enough. There's lots of things on the internet. There's lots of people who tell what they got through. There's lots of literature, as you see my English. Well, there's lots of testimonials. There's you know, learn as much as you can, learn as much as you want to learn, and it will give you an insight that, so you can close it, so you can, you know, you can say, okay, good. Well, maybe it's easy talking for me because it's 4 years I know this person, and the last year, well, let's say the last 1.5 years that I start thinking something is not right, and I hope I'll get back to this later in the clip, because something is not right. Keep that in mind. If something is not right, if this little voice inside you, or your instinct, or whatever you like to call it, the red flag or the alarm bell, is telling you it's not right, it's not right. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, please do. Okay? Okay, good. Look, with us, it started all after I actually had a big fight with my former partner, which I have good contact now, and after 18 years, you know. But okay, but I have to admit, this person, the narcissist, he played it well. He knew. I always have a problem that he played it well. Well, I don't know how to call. Well, he played it. He does. They feel you. They you know, they say, oh, okay, good. You know, he needs me, and they're gonna be the perfect guy. And well, and there's another story before, but too many details, and I don't want to tell. But and he's fun. I only think he was fun, and he is fun. I mean, all the memories I have, things I did, and the intimate things I did. You know, not to get all dirty and raunchy now, but they were fun. They were, and I think that was kind of something to get me as well. And I mean, we had good times, and I don't want to forget that. That was fun. I mean, it was satisfying. If it was a thing he played out on me, okay, whatever. I'll try to be positive, and you know, but okay, but that was all part of the process to attach me. And he changed very fast. I just saw him more and more evolving in a twin, and people were really asking as well, like, oh, you look alike, are you twins, and blah blah blah. But that was his matching game, because I was giving him hints. You know, I saw pictures, and in some ways I thought, oh my God, when you were young, you were looking the same like me. And he was playing that. He was taking abuse of it. He was adapting on me. And okay, all the sweet talk. This was all honeymoon, you know, flowers and sunshine and rainbows and blah, sweet, sweet, sweet. And we were in love. And of course, I was in love. Obviously, I was sweet talk. Okay, well, okay. And I made some big decisions. I moved to another city. I closed the lease on my very nice apartment there, which was hard to get, and I moved to another city. And we moved together. He was all happy about it. He was all like, oh, fantastic, you know, it's great, and this is what I want, and it's going to be great, and I know it's a good feeling, and you know it's going to be nice. And in the first, let's call it a period, I cannot give you weeks or times or hours, it's a period, it's a stretch of a period. I came home and he was there, and it's I don't know how to call it. You know, when something is like on the same frequency, and that's nice, of course it's nice, but you know, if you're in a relation, it needs to have this opposite as well. It needs to have this friction in the same frequency. But it was played well. Well, and then the subtle, really subtle way they manipulate you, and then more and more, oh, the houses, and you know, you should buy a house, and it's great, and blah blah blah, and I know with you it will work, and I thought, well, why not? This guy is good, you know, I have a good feeling, and he's so nice to me, and you know, I don't want to get very extended, you get the idea. It was like manipulating, sweet talking, blah blah blah, all nice and nice. But there were already then, I knew when we were with his family, I got introduced to his family, and it's a very nice family, really indeed, and they welcomed me, and I felt welcome, and that's a good feeling, of course. But there were 2 times when I agreed on an issue. I agreed with his brother, and he was mad at me. I said, why? I mean, can I not agree on an issue on your brother? And he was all like, wow, you left me feel so bad and so minor, and it's my brother, and okay, good. Okay, I respect, and then me, okay, I respect that, he's sensitive about this, and well, okay, good. You get Teddy, you respect somebody, so you love somebody, so that's okay, he's sensitive about it, okay. But they were like, I didn't pay so much attention to it. But I remember one time I went early to bed, and he comes and gets me out of bed completely angry. He said, how do you dare to leave me alone on the couch? And what do you think? And we were together, and I wanted to watch a movie. How do you dare? And blah, blah, blah. He was all pissed at me and angry. So, I had to get out early in the morning. So I went back on the couch, tried to make an effort and sit there and try to stay awake. Just to fall asleep on the couch, and then hearing, oh, come on, go to bed, you're tired. Okay, good. Well, it's little things, I don't know. You will understand if you're in a situation like this, because on my point, a partner will tell, and now I'm talking male, female, whatever, it's the interaction in between two persons who love each other. Male, female, whatever, transgender, blah, 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 it doesn't matter. It's personality, two personality, love. Okay? Male, female, it doesn't matter. Okay. The interaction is, normally it should be, oh, dear, are you tired? Did you run early to bed? Can I do something for you? You know how it is? And it's not like, how do you dare to go to bed? It's this little, that's not right. Good. Well, we move on. And then there were so many situations. I don't want to brag about myself, but I like to cook. I like to cook. That's fact. And he doesn't. Well, he can, but okay. I'm the cooker. Good. Anyway, and coming into the kitchen and telling me I have to prepare a dish, and I said, okay, but I always did it like this, and suddenly you want me to do it differently. And the last time you enjoyed it because it was tasty. No, but how you prepare it, that's wrong. Okay, good. Well, I said, okay, go on. I told him, really, go on, do it yourself. Bam! He runs away. He was angry, and I was offended, of course. Hello, don't tell me how to cook. If you can do it better, do it. Please go move in front of the line if you do. But don't tell me how to do things if you don't know what you're talking about. And what I discovered, and then moving on, and then suddenly the intimacy got less. I got more critics about how I look, and he was more like, I have to walk with you. Can you not? I don't know. And I was like, I said, why? You choose for me just for the way I look, and that was one of the points why you choose for me. Well, okay. Finally, and me being a very sensitive person, of course, I always confine very fast. I tell what's, and I'm thinking that was something he fed on. Really, just he was listening to me more in a way to not to show compassion, no, but it was more like after everything happened, more to listen to it like, how may I use it once, to get back to him, or okay, good. Well, that's what I want to tell you. Well, after this honeymoon, we went together, we lived together. We went through the process of purchasing of a quiz, how you want to say, to buy a house where we live now, and then we already had one big fight because I went to the city archive to get the planning and everything of the house, the blueprints, and you know, if there were some works that have to be done, and I just wanted to have the blueprints. And I was telling him, I was very enthusiastic, and you know, we have to find the blueprints, you have to work out the ventilation, blah, and you know, and he said, oh, never mind, because it's always different. He was trying to keep his right. Well, I was, okay, I'm stubborn, I know, but at a certain point, he made me so angry. You know, he really managed to get me angry. It takes a lot to get me angry. Really, people who know around me, they know it's difficult to get me angry. But he get me cooking, he really has. I almost smashed my wireless keyboard on his head. And afterwards, I think that was just playing, because, and that's one thing, when they start pushing your buttons, it's like a rattling, you know, it's like pa, 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 pa. It's not emotional, it's just going on like a machine. It's like that's da 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 da, and then you react on it and they go no da 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 da. I don't know how to express it in words, but I want to get you the idea, you know? Get it? Okay? Good. That's all I'm telling you. That's all signs that it's starting. They start shifting. They do it. So please watch out. Okay? Good. I'm checking the time on the device I'm recording with, but as long as it's not breaking down, I will continue. Well, and then it's the mean thing started. And it started mean little critics, nasty critics, and blah blah blah, and you know, it's like things that actually could make people insecure. Now I have to tell you, they're at 8 years of age of difference. I'm the older one. Sorry, there were so many. I don't know. You know, because I'm not a person who is really. Things happen, whatever, you know, there's more important things in life to keep quarrels and keep discussions and you know, I don't know, it's revenge, But they go on, they really go on, they start teasing you and testing you and really to get the attention. I mean, I always thought very high of this person, you know, really very much. And I'll try to keep it up, and I try to make it on his good, and I did everything for him. And I mean, I love to do it, because people I love, I do my best for them, you know. But I'm not putting my second. It's always, look, I put you first, I put you number one, but I'll be the one next to you, you know. And I knew as well, as another example, I'm rattling again, you know, off topic, everything, hallelujah. Well, the home, how we had to dress up the room and how we put the furniture, it was all done in one day by him. And we agreed on doing it together. No, it didn't. It did it all by itself. And when I talked to him like this, I said, look, you know, I still feel bad, and we promised we do it together, and said, oh yeah, well, you know, do your thing and just change, and if whatever, it's going to be nice, and you know, put down your stuff. And then I did it. I tell you, within 24 hours, it all went back to the way it was. Okay, well then suddenly I stopped, because I said, oh, you know, it's childish. Why should I move anything and then it will be moved back again? I really love this clock. No, I don't. I hate it. Okay, well, this clock. A little example. In the old house, we compromised, because, you know, I'm a light sleeper. Said, well, you know, I can sleep with the tick-tock, but I cannot sleep with the noise it makes every hour. He was really kind to switch it off. Now in the new home, forget it. Now it's a new home and blah blah blah, and okay. Now I don't want to be mean, really. I don't want to be mean. I just want to give you an idea on how these people are, because now, as an example for the club, somebody who loves you, actually, somebody who cares about you, somebody who is close to you, they will say, oh, I'm really sorry, or not sorry, except, you know, darling, lovely, whatever, I switched off for you because I know you don't like it. Good. I would pick up as well another kitchen problem. In the new house, I was making a dish, cooking, and he passes by and all he can say is, it was with a rice dish, and I thought, oh, the rice is going to be so destroyed after you finish it. And I look at him, why? I did it, it's just like this last time. Oh, I know, I just know, you know. And I thought, no, well, and I pushed it against towards him and I said, well, please do it yourself, you know, if you think you can do it better. And he pushed it back at me and, no, it's okay, you know, it's too late now. I got really offended and still recalling the other thing that happened in the old house. I said, you know, I don't need that. I just open the trash bin and throw everything away. I mean, it's such a nice, lovely, delicious dish. And he got all angry. I really got angry. Furious. But then again, it's not how should I explain? It's not like a furiosity who comes from the inside. No, it's a rattling thing. It's like, boom, switch on and the computer goes on. Bah, 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 bah. And there's another door slamming. Now leave me alone. I need my time. Well, when they do that, they need their time, or what the stare of death, or whatever they want to call it. They start planning. They start, oh, you know, it's kind of he did this and he did that, and how I'm going to get it. Well, and then I think I have to wrap it up a little bit, you know. I will close it and I'll continue with another video.